One of the things I told myself was like I was never going to be the guy sitting there at the conference room when people were, debating about something that was kind of small potatoes in my opinion. Like I didn't want to be the guy like suck it up, you're not getting shot at. I didn't want to be that guy, and I've tried pretty hard never to be that guy. I remember one time there was a discussion that was kind of a joke, debating what should be done, and I literally had somebody look down the table at me and say, "You think we look pretty pathetic right now, don't you?" And I was like, "Hey, your words, not mine. I didn't say that."
Wow.
But they could see.
They read it on your face.
They could see the look on my face, like, "You got to be kidding me. Is this what we're debating right now?"
Wow.
And but I never tried to go there. But and I don't want to minimize. I never want to minimize what brings stress into people's lives. And if making your quarterly numbers or whatever that's stressful for you, and because it's going to impact you, and I got it. I know. To each his own. Sure. I tend not to sweat the little stuff too much. I've been through some stuff, and I try to keep an even keel on stuff. But all that said, if what you're afraid of is stepping up and on a call, making a decision, taking action, failing, like I got no sympathy for you. Get out of the way.
Well, I mean, we talked about the hardcore truth on the employment show earlier. DD 214 doesn't guarantee employment. I mean, there's also a cold hard truth here. I mean, if you're not going to step up and you're afraid, then you're probably not going to be the leader of the team. That's just a fact.
You might end up in a leadership role, in a leadership position. You're probably never really truly going to be a leader, and your people are going to know that. Like if you're leadership by committee at all times, and never hedging yourself so you're never really making a call, so you always have an out if things don't go well. I mean, unless you're working at a really, really low end company where people aren't paying attention, like your people are paying attention, they see that. They're like, she's not want to make a call. He's not want to make a call.
I've seen that being in the leadership role without being a leader. That's a bad recipe.
It is really bad. And it happens, there's lots of good books out there. What got you here won't get you there. People probably read that one. There's lots of organizations say, hey David, you've been crushing it. You're doing X, blah, blah, blah. Now let's, you've been the best sales guy for 12 years now. We're going to put you in charge of 40 salespeople. And that's deer in the headlights. You're like, look, I'm really good at this. Right. I'm the top guy. But are you telling me you want me to be in charge of 40 people? That's scary.
It could be a different skill set.
Yeah.